City of Deerfield, New Hampshire employee comes to meet live decoy for Secks. 1 hour and 10 minutes. Let's watch it.
If you want to get...
And right after smoking 6 joints. Wait, how much was it? 8.7 grams. I put it in chat here. Oh shit, I'm opening up a wrong tab. Okay, let's go back to watching this.
Ad-free access of our rawest, unedited, and uncensored catches, exclusive live streams, and behind-the-scenes phone calls. Join our locals for the low price of just $10 a month. And don't forget to get yourself something new like our exclusive Air Gordon t-shirt, only on PredatorPoachers.com.
Warning, the following for educational purposes only. Do not try this at home or without the presence of law enforcement. If you or someone you know is in danger, please call 911. Reviewer discretion is advised.
Kind of waving him, yeah.
How are you?
He's there.
Cold. Where did you park?
What?
Where did you park?
That one.
Second. Yeah, we see him. We'll see you.
He's partial here. Kill.
Oh. Did you still want to do that stuff we talked about? Huh?
Let me know what they're saying.
It is slow.
Okay. Whatever we talked about.
He kept in the throat. He doesn't want to say.
You want to do all that?
Huh?
You want to do all that?
If you want to.
We'll see.
Oh, she said, he said.
Okay.
Make sure it's safe.
Yeah, it's safe. My mom's gone.
I'm so sorry about that. I just hit my desk and my disposables fell. Sorry. Let's go back.
Want to?
We'll see.
Oh, she said, he said.
Okay.
Turn on some captions
Make
too.
sure it's safe.
Yeah, it's safe. My mom's gone.
She's saying if it's safe to go in.
Okay.
Yeah.
It's not a setup, is it?
Oh. It's not.
Okay.
Yeah.
Want to go in there, Swarm?
Huh?
You want to go in there, Swarm?
We can talk a little bit longer first. We can talk a little bit longer first. Yeah.
Have a cigarette?
Sorry about that, guys. Going to be eating crunchy mini donuts while they and watching this, because it's about to get good.
Yeah. I like to look at these trees sometimes when I'm not home alone. I come over here and I'll sit by the gate and look at the trees. Yeah. I wish I could go play in the leaves and stuff, but I can't get over the fence. Yeah.
Hey, Russ. Can we have a conversation about what's going on? Come on. I just want to have a talk. I know you're a good guy. Just want to talk about it. Appreciate you, man. Any knives? Anything in the car? Okay, appreciate it. Just for your safety, just recording, just for everybody's safety, so you know I'm not here to hurt you, take anything for you, okay? We just talk right here so we can both see each other. Okay, thank you, man. I appreciate it. Just kind of, yeah, so, do you still work at all, or? Okay, what do you do for work?
I work for the town of Deerfield at the moment.
Okay, what do you do for the town?
I run a transfer station.
Okay, well, I appreciate you getting people. Is that like a transportation thing?
No, it's garbage.
Okay, well, I appreciate you taking out the trash, man. Really, it's the job that nobody wants to do, and I think we need more of it. If we wouldn't have people like you, there'd be trash everywhere. We'd be India, pretty much, if you could say. So I appreciate what you do, man, genuinely.
Yeah, what's up?
Oh, I just want to talk about kind of what's going on tonight. That's all, man.
Well, nothing really. She wanted to meet, so
Sure.
She wanted
come
to
to
meet.
meet.
Right.
I don't have any real intentions.
Okay. Well, how old is this girl?
For sure.
She says she's 13. I don't know for sure.
Right. But that's
I know.
yeah. What she said online. Yeah.
Sister's
that's fine.
13.
There's no intentions.
Okay.
No
I'm
intention.
not doing anything. I haven't sure and don't plan on it.
Yeah. So how did y'all meet?
Just on Instagram.
Okay. I kind of have a
Instagram.
sensitivity. Can we just kind of I'm sorry. Can
Get
you
off
just
that
face
app,
me the
buddy.
other way? I appreciate it.
Sorry.
Yeah. Thank you. I just want to be kind of. There you go. Okay. So y'all met on Instagram.
Yeah.
Okay. Is this common for younger girls like this to hit up older guys like this?
What is he smoking, bro? He's probably smoking a cigarette or a vape. If this guy's smoking weed, he's a disgrace to the weed community, bro. Cheers.
Sometimes.
Really? I guess how common is it to happen to you?
I've hit a couple of times. I've never met anybody, but
First time actually coming that they actually want to hang out?
yeah.
Okay. I guess what are the age ranges of the girls that have tried to hit you up like this?
All kinds. I mean, I've had people looking for from all kinds of different ages.
What?
Yeah.
That's a thing online?
Well, they don't call it that. They want to meet, but they need money for gas or something, or whatever.
Sure. So, I mean, what's the youngest age that's tried to, I guess, themselves to you? I mean, that's crazy. I know it's not you looking for that, but...
Most of those are 20, 25, depends.
Okay, what would be the youngest?
2025. Okay.
This is probably the youngest.
Okay, got
I
it.
didn't have no intentions. I just
Probably
wanted
multiple, huh?
No, I understand. Are you married right now, or...?
Sorry.
No. When was the last time were you ever married?
Yeah.
Any kids of your own, or?
No.
No? Got it. Yeah, I mean, like, so what brings you online in the first place? Like, I'm not saying for her.
Smell that?
Yeah, I mean,
Smoking a cigarette.
so what brings you online in the first place? Like, I'm not
Yeah.
saying for her, but just in general.
just looking to meet somebody,
Okay, like a guy, girl, or?
a woman.
Okay, there you go. That's good. How long you been working for Deerfield for, man?
10 months.
Okay, what were you doing before that?
I worked for Stratum Tire for 33 years,
What's that?
retreading truck tires.
Got it. So you've been a blue collar guy your whole life, huh?
Yeah.
It's good, man. I respect that. Appreciate you. So it's a pretty lengthy. I mean, it's a pretty lengthy thing, and I'm not here to read all of it. I'm not here to antagonize. I mean, how'd the conversation kind of go with her, this chick?
Well, she was talking. She's looking for a boyfriend.
Okay.
A little bit of stuff, I guess.
Fair. Hey, it's the internet. I mean, I think every guy has been in that position before, right?
Yeah.
So she was looking for a boyfriend?
Yeah.
Okay.
A 13-year-old
Would you
girl was
say
looking for
you're
a
kind of
boyfriend?
looking for a relationship online?
Really?
If you find the right person.
Yeah, that's fair.
I'd like to meet in person. I'm not sure if I can fall in love
Over words online.
Yeah.
Of course. How long have you been looking for love online for?
a couple of years, probably.
Okay. Is that the last time you had a girlfriend, like a few years ago, or?
Yeah, it's been 2 years. Yeah.
Okay, so that's so then after that we kind of go online, start.
Yeah.
Okay. So I guess what apps have because I know you're on that, but you have like nieces and nephews and all that stuff, or?
I get nephews, but they're older now.
Right. I mean, I guess I'm sure you cared about them when they were younger too. I mean, what apps online have you seen these younger people try to congregate on or be on, like these younger ladies under 18, I guess you could say?
Mainly Instagram, I guess. I'm not a whole lot. There's some maybe on Telegram.
Younger ones on that Telegram app?
Yeah.
So is that Telegram, is that like groups or individuals or kind of both, or?
It's kind of like a chat, like Instagram or something.
Okay. Are there like group chats on there with like multiple people in one little message thing, or?
There could be. I don't know. I'm not that deep in it.
Got it. Really? So I've never heard of
So what do you got here?
well, yeah,
I know this is.
Yeah, I'm sure you know these are the messages, right? So the conversation did kind of go in a risque way, you could say.
Yeah.
Okay. What was kind of talked about? Like, what did she try to get you into, talk to you about?
No, she's interested in, but I'm not there because I know she's not of age. So
Fair enough.
Are you serious, man? Freaking ad, dude.
Were any
Hold on, I need to do this real quick. We'll be right back to this reaction real quick.
did it get to a point where y'all were like, she was sending pictures to you, or vice versa, or anything like that?
a little bit.
I got it. Yeah, I mean, I guess you got to send pictures of yourself to have the other person actually know who they're talking to, right? That makes sense. What pictures were sent between the two of y'all?
Mainly face and body.
Mainly face and body. What part of the body? I'm not judging. I'm just asking. I mean, this is a pretty big thing. I don't want to read all of it. That's kind of why.
A little bit of this and that.
Well, I'm a guy, dude. Like,
Yeah.
what's this and that?
Underwear,
Okay.
face.
Was there anything under the underwear that was sent?
Yeah.
Okay.
Once or twice maybe.
Okay. So it wasn't like she
But
she
it
was.
asked for. It wasn't pushed.
Okay. Well, that I appreciate. Because, dude, I've
He really gave this guy a fist bump?
been in that position as a guy to get spammed with.
That might be a tactic to like comfort the guy, you know, because he's like talking to this guy for so long.
Pics
It's
or
actually
whatever,
insane.
but you know, I'm
It's actually insane how much Alex sits there and talks to the predators for that long. Gideon, like if you watch this shit, he doesn't really do that. He'll try and do it really fast, but I like when they do catches
sure
together.
my girlfriend, she's pretty good looking, and guys have shot their shot, and
Yeah.
dude, she opens up some messages and it's just 10 sausage, you know, it's like a whole Oscar Mayer, you know.
Yeah.
So you didn't like spam her or anything like that with pictures, or
No.
okay. So how many do you think of your you sent to her?
Not many. A couple, 2, 3 maybe.
Oh, it's nothing. I don't even count that. Was it like a video or just pictures?
Pictures.
Okay, nothing too crazy. Did she send anything back that was or
No.
no? Got it. I kind of want to ask about I kind of want to ask about Telegram. I mean, that's kind of a newer one to me that I've heard about in the past couple months. How are the younger ladies under 18 like on there?
They're looking for money
Really? So what are they trying to sell?
themselves. Pictures.
Oh,
videos.
gee. Oh, God. Dude, do you ever wonder like where the hell their parents are? Or?
Yeah.
I'm sure, right? Like what pictures or videos are they trying to sell you?
Anything. Anything you want.
Any limits to what they're trying to sell? Like anything they're not trying to sell?
I don't know. I don't buy because I don't have the money to. For one,
Right.
I'm not really interested in anything that young.
No, for sure. I mean, what are the age ranges you've seen trying to sell to you on Telegram?
17, 16, some maybe.
Okay. How many have gone below that?
That's about it.
Okay. So are they trying to sell? Like, how much are they charging for some of these pics?
Any amount.
Like, what are some that you've seen?
You ask for 20, for 50, 100, whatever.
So do they have like a payment link or something? Like, how do they try to get this money from people?
Yeah, either Cash App, PayPal, or cards.
Cards.
Gift cards.
Okay, so it's just typical, like, I guess it would be kind of bad for them to send an address you send a check to. A little bit different.
I'm eating some airheads right now.
So I gotta. I mean, it's too personal. Don't answer. But when's the last time that you've had?
Years.
It's been years. Okay. Do you think about having?
But it
a
doesn't get
lot? Like,
laid.
do you?
Not so much because I'm getting older.
Right.
My unit don't work the way it used to.
Nah, that makes
So-
sense. I see. So she talked about having with you in the messages here.
Yeah, she asking stuff, questions like the young girl, I guess.
Oh, he doesn't get laid, so
Okay,
he's
just
little
like
girls.
any curious middle schooler would, pretty much.
Wow.
Yeah, I mean, we've all been there before. Like, I get that. Was there anything said on your end that would be like either playing into it or kind of showing interest in it at all, or?
Probably.
Okay, I get it, dude. It's been a couple of years. What do we say on our end, Matt? What do we say to her that might have been a little bit, I guess you could say, or kind of interested in that?
Just making love, explaining a little bit of that.
Okay. Did it say that you wanted to do that on your end, or?
I don't remember.
Okay. Well, did you ever say that you'd be interested in potentially hooking up with her, or making love, or anything like that? I'm not judging. I'm just asking. Possibly. Okay. So, I do want to pull this message here. Yeah, just like you told me in person, it does not get as far as it did when I was young, and there was some talked about in here.
Yeah.
Okay. What did we say about that?
Well, we explained it.
Okay.
She was interested in that, or going all the way.
Okay. So this message here on your end says, would you try my... Okay. So, Russ, I mean, if I'm talking to a guy who hasn't had in years and they're here to meet a chick at night, I mean, realistically, you know, what I'm trying to figure out, I'm trying to figure out what it was not. I'm trying to figure out some things here, like, was she going to be seen again after tonight? Like, you don't strike me as a type that you're going to, you know, get rid of anybody or anything like that.
I'm not.
Okay.
I'm not looking for that.
100%.
Sure about that.
What's the farthest that you wanted tonight?
I want to talk in
Okay.
person, and then everything. She wanted me to stay over.
Okay.
I said yes, but
Okay. Did you talk about like sleeping over at all, or?
yeah, she asked, "Do you want to sleep over?"
Okay.
But I don't want to sleep over, and I'm not intending on sleeping over.
Okay. Well, I believe on your end right here it said, "Can I sleep over?"
What
like,
the
I'm supposed
fuck?
to be gone tonight or something like that, or?
Yes.
Okay. Yeah.
I don't remember saying that, but
Okay.
if it's there, it's there.
I got you. So.
I know she asked about when I'd sleep over or whatever, so it was led into.
Okay. So, Russ, what I want to ask is because on your end it said we can try. You can trust. You can my. This was all stuff said on your end. Yes. What I'm really trying to figure out, because there's no guy on earth, unless there's some fairy or unless they don't have right, that I'm going to talk to that is going to say I'm going to reject from a female if I haven't had in 5 years. 5 years, would that be a fair assessment?
Yeah, probably more than that.
More than that, okay, right. So what point are we trying to prove? What I'm trying to figure out is, were you planning on forcing any of this on her, or were you going to let her just decide if she wants to do it herself?
I'm not forcing nobody for nothing.
Fuck.
Okay, so just be very honest with
right
me.
there. I'm gonna get another Gatorade.
I think these messages answer the question. I'm more what I don't have the answer to is kind of how it was going to happen, because dude, you know, anything from can possibly happen, right? And I'm not saying with you, but just with people in general, right? It can happen with me and my girlfriend, right?
Yeah.
But you know, this answers the question of whether you want, you know, whether or not you want to tonight. I mean, you know, I promise you, there was never a time where I texted my girlfriend, I want some, and then I get to her place and I'm like, actually, I don't want. I mean, come on, I'm a guy too. I mean, if you were talking to a female, maybe you can kind of convince me otherwise, but I would just like you do, bro. So, realistically, what was this set going to be up to her to do, or are we going to force it on her? That's what I'm trying to figure out.
I was going to force nothing.
Okay, so
like I said, I was coming here. I thought it might be a setup. I weren't planning.
That's irrelevant. I'm asking, Is this something that you wanted to? Is this something that you wanted that was going to happen regardless? Or something you're going to leave up to her to do? That's what I'm asking.
They weren't going to happen.
I hope you guys are eating something along
It
with
wasn't
me,
gonna happen.
smoking
They
along
weren't
with
going
me,
to happen anyway.
enjoying the reactions, enjoying my content. Hell yeah.
Okay.
Because they weren't. I just wanted to meet her.
Okay.
Kind of getting in.
Russ, assume I heard the conversation we had with her outside. All right.
Yeah.
What did we tell her outside?
She was just telling me she likes the leaves and the trees and.
Okay. Was there anything talked about kind of going inside or anything like that?
Well, I asked if you wanted to go inside where it's warm to talk, but.
Okay. Okay, because I heard something about her saying that, do you still want to do the stuff we talked about?
Yeah, she did say that.
Okay.
And I said, I don't know. I wanted to talk more with her, but I didn't want to do that.
Okay, Russ. I mean, Russ, realistically, come on, man. I mean, look, if you were sitting around a bunch of females, maybe you could convince them, no. But you're talking to a guy who also meets chicks off the internet too. Okay.
I didn't plan on doing it.
Okay. Well, what I'm asking is if she wanted to do it, what are the chances that could have happened? Just be honest about it. There's no point in just.
I weren't planning on doing it, honestly.
Okay.
I wanted to talk to her.
Okay. What about potentially just kind of cuddling up?
Maybe. I don't know.
Okay. So that would have been. So how could have cuddling happened? Like what scenario would have had to happen for that to happen? Just I'm truly trying to figure it out.
Talking and seeing how it.
Okay, so just seeing how y'all kind of mesh together.
Yeah.
Okay. So this could have happened, but that's kind of the farthest.
Yeah.
Okay. So what did we want like long term with her, if anything?
What the fuck was that?
Okay, so just seeing how y'all kind of mesh together.
Yeah.
Okay. So this could have happened, but that's kind of the farthest.
Yeah.
Okay. So what did we want like long term with her, if anything? Nothing. So were we planning on making this like a? I guess what did you want with her past tonight, if anything?
Wait till she's 18.
Wait till she's 18. Okay. So was this something that was going to be like staying in touch for 5 years, or?
I'm over here
Probably
nodding
not.
my head like, yeah.
Probably not.
You should have.
Okay, so what would bring you here tonight with her being 13 and then going ghost for 5 years and hitting her up again 5 years later?
Probably wouldn't be hitting her up in 5 years.
Okay.
She'd bring it. Sound like she's more interested
Okay.
than I am.
She's more interested in it, but Russ, what I'm not understanding is only one of y'all sent photos to each other.
Yeah.
Okay, and it wasn't her. Did you ask her to send any back to you? No. Okay. So I do want to touch on I do want to touch kind of back on Telegram and just this whole thing in general, because obviously I think you're a good person, and just because you fell into something one night of your life, I don't think that makes you a bad person. I don't think that should be the end all be all to anything. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
How long ago did these younger ladies under 18 start messaging you online?
Couple of years.
Okay, so it hasn't been like a lifelong thing or anything like that. Okay, that's good. How many of these conversations with them probably gone a little bit risky? Like, have any of these girls tried to flirt with you or gotten like? How do they do that?
They send pics or whatever and try to get you to buy merchandise or like that.
Okay, so they basically send pics as like a little dangling hook so you can buy more or something like that?
Yeah.
Okay, what pics do they send?
What the fuck?
Anything. Everything.
You're telling. So okay, so you're telling
Anything.
Some of them send videos.
What? You're telling me that underage kids actually take pics and just send it to people they don't even know?
No. No, that's fucking weird.
Do you ever ask where their parents are, or do you ever ask yourself that sometimes, or?
I wonder, yes.
Yeah, of course. So what videos would it? Because dude, I didn't even send my first pic till I was 19 years old. You know what I'm saying? Like it took a while for me. What videos are these girls even taking of themselves?
It might not even be them. It could be stuff they find on the internet.
Sure, but what are the videos?
Could be anything.
Pretend I mean, I actually am. If there's like, what are some examples?
People them.
What? Jesus Christ! How do those videos make you feel?
I'm not really interested in seeing somebody doing that.
What makes you not interested about those videos?
I mean, I watch.
Well, so you think those videos
Sure.
aren't? You think those videos aren't?
Well, they are, but
Like, so why aren't you interested in them?
I'm not real interested in seeing.
Okay, I got you. But so these people, them, do you think they're adults or other kids?
I think they're adults.
Okay, so is it like?
Thinking
So
wrong,
you say
mate.
you're not interested in seeing dates. So it's
You
adult
said
males
13.
with underage females.
The best I can tell.
Okay, so do they ever say who the person in the video is with them? Like, do they say this is my no? Okay, so what's the context of?
Great.
So last night he used him. Honestly, nothing better
Shut your
than when
bitch ass up!
Of some kid sending you a video for
I'm sorry about that.
Come again?
like, what's the context of some kid sending you a video for getting? Like how does it get to the point where they're sending that to you?
Just trying to get some money out of you for whatever.
Okay. So they try to essentially tantalize you with that.
Yeah.
Okay. How long are these videos usually they're sending them that?
A minute.
Okay, nothing.
30 seconds.
No full length production there. Okay. What race do these kids usually look like they are?
Mostly white.
Okay. Do you hear any languages in the videos, or what sounds do you hear in the videos?
Don't really hear a lot. It's picture.
Okay. Is there any sound, or is it just usually silent, or?
Mostly silent.
Okay, I see. So how old? I guess what are the age ranges of these younger ladies under 18 in some of these videos?
I'm not sure.
What do they say they are?
16, 17-ish.
Okay. Russ, I'm going to let you know that 16, 17 is probably what you'd be interested in, which that's normal for a guy. That's what 16 is the age of consent in most states.
Child, why didn't you tell me to move my camera?
Okay. But realistically, well, what's the youngest? Because I know if we're talking about Telegram, we're not talking about 16 and 17, because these are probably foreigners that have no limits in the world with what they care about. Look, I'm not going to fault you for watching a video of a 16-year-old.
Bro.
That's a normal thing, okay?
There we go.
The age of consent in most states is 16. I don't care about that, all right? That's if that's your limit, that's fine, all right? That's something you can deal with that yourself. I'm asking because some of these kids are probably getting hurt, right? Some of these kids are probably getting. Okay, I'm not saying you're wanting it. I'm not saying you're asking for it. I don't see any I mean, you didn't even ask her for it, right? So I'm not going to say you asked for it or wanted it. I'm asking what's the youngest looking age they've sent to you, because there's a difference between what 16 and the youngest looking age they've sent to you. I know that for sure. It's Telegram.
Yeah.
So what's the youngest looking age you think they've sent to you?
Maybe 13. I don't. Maybe.
Okay. What makes you think there's a 13-year-old?
Just a young looking face, body.
Okay. What race was that girl?
Right.
Okay. What was happening in that video?
To the south.
Okay, so that wasn't one of her getting.
No.
That was this like a? Did that same girl send videos of her having? Or this is a totally different girl?
She sent one somebody having, but it wasn't her.
Okay.
She said it wasn't her. So.
But it looked, so that looked different from her, what she looked like.
It's similar, the same. So the whole thing could have been. I don't know.
Okay. So what was the video for with herself? Like, was she using her? Or was it like an object, or?
Yeah, just.
Okay. Have there been any? Have people added you to groups on Telegram that you didn't know what was going on in them, and anything like that?
Various groups tried to get me into stuff, but I don't.
Fair enough. What languages were those groups in?
I don't know. I just get rid of them.
Yeah, fair enough. I guess what did you notice about those groups? Like I know you're not like analyzing everything, but
You just get a group pics or a group thing chat. Some videos older, look like olders, 20s, mid 20s.
Mm-hmm.
They'll send that to get you intrigued.
Right.
But I don't even.
Okay.
I know it's a group thing, and I don't want to be involved in that.
Well, what languages were like? What was the title of the groups?
I don't even pay them any attention. I can't tell you.
Okay. Well, what was the subject matter of the groups?
The subject matter looks like they're. I don't know.
But I post on my Snapchat. While I tell everyone to pull up to the live right now. Just had to pause and say that because that's why I'm kind of looking away. This guy's a fucking creep. YouTube. I gotta find the URL for their Twitch.
We weren't groups of people. It was one person in a video, and I didn't even watch the video. So.
Okay, but where that video was sent, I mean, so this was in a group of people, like in
5 or 6 people in a group.
Okay.
Sent in a message.
Okay.
And they come in. They don't come directly to me. They run a thing, and people are interested in wanting to get me to accept them, and I just delete the whole thing.
Okay. How do those people know to add you to that if they just randomly added you?
I guess.
Okay. Were they typing anything in the group, or was it just pictures and videos?
I don't know. I didn't watch. I just see the cluster, and I delete it.
Okay.
I got the URL. Live page.
Was there, Russ, how many times does this happen where they try to add you to groups?
No, you get a few a day.
Few a day. Okay. Got it.
So I don't pay attention. I just get rid of it.
Okay. Have you ever had to leave a group because some of the stuff in there was like shocking or gross or anything?
I never got into a group, so I never left it. I went into the group.
Okay, but they've added you to groups, but you've just immediately left them?
I don't get into it.
Okay. Russ, the only reason I'm telling you this is because, and I understand it's not the easiest thing to talk about because you're just a guy on the internet who's bored and then this shit's happening, right? It's not exactly what you're looking for, okay? But the only way I know, the only way I would know if you're in a group is if you're in it for over 24 hours, okay? So if you just joined it and left it immediately, if you kind of just, play, 1 foot in, 1 foot out, like you're kind of leading off first base, right?
I've never been in one. No. I don't get into it.
Right. No, I'm not saying that you try to join them. I'm not saying that you create any of the groups. That's a whole different ballgame, right? Yeah. I'm basically asking is because obviously what's going on is, and you probably agree with me on this, that there are a decent amount of videos and pictures of underage girls somehow coming to your accounts. Would I be wrong about that?
Some,
yeah, it's okay. So what I'm trying to figure out with the group stuff, because even if like you're not asking for the videos, it's still showing up somehow, right? It's still happening. All right. So I'm asked because you said that some of these girls sent it to you individually, right? They try to get you to buy. They try to get you to buy. Has any of this shown up in groups that you've had to leave or anything like that? Like any stuff that was like, well, it's way too young, let me get out of here? Because I'm trying to figure out the context of this. That's all, man.
Not that I know of. I don't watch them. As soon as I find out I'm in the group, I get myself out or I delete the whole thing before I even.
Okay. Well, when was the last time you were on Telegram?
10 minutes ago.
10 minutes ago? I'm not talking about. I'm talking about.
Well, not Telegram 10 minutes ago, but a couple hours.
A couple hours ago? Okay. What were you doing on Telegram a couple hours ago?
Just checking messages, anybody that messaged me.
Okay. Was there a time where we sent a pic to and we unsent the pic after? Okay. Well, I appreciate you doing that. I could not keep it in the chat. Okay. So I do want to bring this message up here. Did you work today at all?
Yeah.
Okay. Did you come straight from work?
And I went home and changed when I came.
Okay. Do you live in Deerfield still?
Yes.
Okay. Okay, so here we said, this was not tonight, but this is a few nights ago. Here he said, we can tonight, so you want to do that stuff on my... And this is no response here, so then you just say, you want to do that stuff, another no response on my... So why are we asking her that?
Because she seemed curious on her end.
No, 100%. I'm not saying if she, look, I'm gonna tell you right now, I don't think you would do this with her if she had no idea about her, had no want to do it. Okay, you're really not the forceful type. Okay, but
What the fuck?
I mean, let me ask this: did you want to do it tonight because she wanted to do it, or because it was a mutual thing? Realistically, man. I mean, come on, who are we fooling when we say we don't want to have her?
Well, I weren't planning
hypothetically.
on getting.
Hypothetically
Okay.
doing it tonight,
Came
doing
to
something
meet her and
tonight.
talk to her, and that was it.
The fuck,
Okay.
buddy?
If she wanted to take in the direction of, is that something you're potentially open to? Russ, just tell the truth, man.
I am telling you.
Okay. I don't think you would be sending your picture and asking, do you want to my if you didn't want to tonight.
What the fuck?
I mean, like it's just.
been thinking
I mean,
about it.
no, it's just a complete inversion of reality, is what you're telling me. Okay. What I'm curious, is this something you're potentially open to if she was taking in that direction? That's what I'm asking. I'm not saying it was going to happen no matter what. Like, let me. Are you just scared of telling me the truth because you think it's going to be turned against you somehow?
No, I'm telling you the truth.
That you didn't. So you didn't want your, despite you saying I want my, despite you asking her, despite you saying you could my, all that stuff. That's not something you wanted to happen.
No.
That's just. I mean, who are we fooling when we say that, man? I mean, is lying like this just very easy for you to do? It's not. Yeah, of course you're lying. You're a guy. You're a guy who shows up here at nighttime when mom's gone to talk.
Yep.
That's ridiculous. I mean, you
The
understand
fuck?
nobody believes that, right?
Okay.
And you understand that anybody that would be watching this, anybody that
No,
would have
we don't
be
believe
viewing
you.
this conversation,
I'm watching
would
this
not
right now, and
believe
I don't
that.
believe you, buddy.
You
I don't
do
believe you,
understand
buddy.
that, right?
Yeah.
You do understand that what you're telling me is a complete opposite, and it's a complete inversion of everything these say right here.
I'm lying,
You
sack
understand that
of
you're the
shit.
first person in history, not, but you would be the first person in history to send your to a female and then not want to do anything with her. Do you understand you would be the first, right? And you understand how ridiculous it sounds? You're not different. You're not different at all, okay?
Okay.
So how about you just tell the truth? Because I'm not interested in just a bunch of you just saying, oh,
Damn.
but
Alex
you know,
getting
I
on
know I
his
said all
ass
this. I know
now.
I showed up when mom's gone. And, you know, I know this whole conversation was about us each other, but I don't actually want to do it. Dude, just tell the truth. Was this something that was going to happen no matter what, or was this something that you were going to let happen if she wanted to take in that direction? Those, I mean, I could believe either of those happening, but I'm genuinely curious because we both know.
We weren't going to force anything on him.
So what could have happened tonight? Just tell the truth, dude.
No, we're just going to talk. You see what you want to do, but I didn't plan on staying.
Okay.
I planned on going home. I weren't.
Okay. So when we say what she wanted to do, are we talking about it or
just talking?
okay? How far would you have let her how far would you have let her go tonight? Is what I'm asking you. Be honest, dude. I have this whole thing right here. I mean, just realistically.
We're gonna go through with it. I'm honest. I'm not. I weren't planning on going through with it.
I need some pickles. You weren't planning on going through with 100 pages worth of you saying I want my.
I didn't say
That might
that.
be a
100
code word.
pages.
For his team, because that was really uncalled for. He said, "I need some pickles." That might be a code word. To call the cops.
You weren't planning on going through with 100. This whole thing right here. I mean, just realistically.
We're gonna go through with it. I'm honest. I'm not. I weren't planning on going through with it.
I need some pickles.
I weren't planning on going through with it, and then he says, "I need some pickles."
You weren't planning on going through with
Then he goes,
100 pages worth of you saying I want my.
I didn't say that in 100 pages.
It gets bleeped out, but
I could go through this stack right here, which is about 40 pages, and every single message would be either your picture.
Photocopy 100 pages too. I didn't.
These are all different pages, Russ. Every single one of these are a different page.
Russ, what the fuck,
Okay,
buddy?
every single
What
one
the
of
fuck,
these.
man?
Are you talking about meeting? You're
Actually, what the fuck
each
are
other,
you doing,
or
Russ?
It's really not the fact that a guy who hasn't had sex in a couple of years wants to have sex with somebody or wants to get his. I don't care about that. It's more so when we have that little slip up, we just blatantly just lie about it.
Yeah, I'm not blatant lying.
Yeah, of course you are. You're just looking at you're just looking at this right here. You're just telling me that it's daytime out when it's night. I mean that's exactly what I'm just hearing right now. It's just total fabrication, just everything.
You're trying to put words in my mouth.
I'm not trying to put words. You put these words on paper.
Yeah.
You put these words on paper.
Right.
You sent your picture to her.
Yes.
You talk to underage kids online. You get child sent to your phone, and you are coming here to meet a 13-year-old girl.
Good work, Alex.
Do you understand all that?
Yeah.
And do you understand that after? And do you understand that after getting multiple videos of child sent to you, that it doesn't make any sense that you wouldn't want this to happen to you? Do you understand all that?
Yeah.
I don't think you really do. I really don't think you do.
Okay.
Why is everybody putting up with ads like it's 2010? Like it's 2025, guys. Just use Pi.
The
This Chrome
fuck? Why is there
extension takes
another
5
ad? Come
seconds
on,
to
get
set
out of
up
my
and it
face, bitch.
I think you know you're foolish. Everybody here knows you're foolish. You are telling me you don't want your dick tonight.
I weren't planning on getting my.
If this was an adult female, would you want your?
I don't know.
Yeah.
What the
Yeah.
fuck?
Then you would. Okay. But it's weird because really virtually nothing was brought up. There were no reservations about her age in here at all. Besides you saying that you could go to jail for this.
Yeah.
So it's not the fact that you didn't want your in the first place. It's the fact that you do want your just by the right person. Are there any adult females you plan on meeting tonight, or no? Are there any adult females talking to you right now?
Of course not. You came to meet the 13-year-old girl.
Yeah.
Like a sick
Are
fuck.
there any in the area? No.
Cheers. Cheers to this guy.
I don't,
Smoking
dude.
that
I
fucking
really
Rust
don't
pack.
think that you're or anything like
Rust
that.
pack. That's the guy's name.
I just think
Fucking
that
weirdo,
look,
bro.
I think if she was 9 or 8, you wouldn't be here right now. Okay, but I just think you haven't had any action in a couple of years,
Alex is doing amazing work.
and
Right
I think
here.
that's what brought you here tonight. Let me ask you this: do you think if you had
Talking
your
to this guy.
yesterday, you would be here right now?
Completely chill.
No. Was that?
I wouldn't need it.
You wouldn't need it. Okay.
You wouldn't need it.
So
why are
if
you
you
here,
had some
buddy?
action earlier today, do you think you'd be here right now? No. Okay. So if it was just about talking, whether you had your yesterday or not wouldn't really matter, right?
That wouldn't matter.
Right. So it clearly wasn't just about talking then, because you just answered me that if you had your yesterday, if you had your earlier today, that you wouldn't be here right now. So obviously there was some interest here. So what I'm asking is, did you want your suck no matter what, or did you want your if she wanted, you know, if she was more interested in it. And that's what I'm asking, dude.
I just wanted to meet her. Really, that's it.
I'm not denying that. I'm not saying you thought of her as a piece of meat. I get that. You were obviously talking to her about some other things besides in here at some points.
Yeah.
But why did I just hear that you wouldn't be here if you had your yesterday?
Because I wouldn't. I don't need my every day.
Okay.
I haven't had it in 8 years, so.
Okay. If you had your sucked yesterday, would you even be talking to this chick?
Yes.
Okay. So, from what I'm understanding is, part of the appeal of this conversation was to you.
Yeah.
Oh, you got the chat
Okay.
logs all on paper, buddy. Just be honest.
So would you want your at any point by this chick? Honestly?
Probably not, because she's not of age.
Yeah, Russ. Or I think we're already past that when you sent your picture and talked to her. So I think I'm not even talking about the fact that she's 13. All right. I don't care about that anymore at this point. All right. That already happened. We can get past it. It's fine. But if I'm just here, you wouldn't be here because.
No, it's not fine. Wait, no, that's not fine, buddy.
That already happened. We can get past it. It's fine. But at this point, I think I'm not even talking about the fact that she's 13. All right. I don't care about that anymore at this point. All right. That already happened. We can get past it. It's fine. But if I'm just here, you wouldn't be here because if you had your yesterday, or you wouldn't be here if you had your earlier. Yeah. What do you think I'm thinking right now?
You're thinking that I would have went through with it?
Of course. Do you think hearing yourself, if you were just a totally other person, if you were just a completely different person and you just heard yourself say, you know, if I had my earlier, I wouldn't be here right now. Do you think that you would want your? Do you think hearing that you'd be like that person probably wanted to? Yeah. Okay. So realistically, who are we fooling here, man?
Who you fooling?
Who you fooling? Did we want her stuck tonight or not? Yes or no? No.
No.
But you wouldn't be here right now if you had earlier today. It makes zero.
She wanted me to come too. It's a two-way thing.
Yeah, I'm not, dude. It takes two to tango. I understand that. She is just as responsible as you are. All right. I'm not saying it's. Look, if you were spamming her every message and she was saying leave me alone, you came anyway. That's different, right? Okay. That's. I'm not saying that you're a bad person for this. Okay. What makes us a good or bad person is telling the truth, and obviously, there's a truth that we're not telling. We're kind of telling the truth by saying I wouldn't be here if I had my earlier.
That is
then of
true.
course the logical thing is that we would want to have our sucked then.
How was planning on getting laid?
Oh,
were you hoping it would happen?
This shit's hard to
realistically
fucking watch.
Was it? I'm not saying planning is one thing, but were you hoping it would get to that point if things had gone right?
Not really.
Stop the cap, bro.
I'm not gonna believe anything I say anyway. So.
Well, of course I'm not gonna believe it. Not when you say, oh, if I had my yesterday, I wouldn't be here right now.
Do I need a lawyer? Am I under arrest?
Well, you can read my shirt. I'm not a cop.
That's good.
I think I made that pretty obvious when I'm in basketball shorts. Do you watch regular? Okay. Do you like at all?
Yeah.
Okay. Got it. So what about these videos of the younger girls make you watch?
They send them, but I don't pay. I don't want to pay for anything, so I end up getting out of the conversation.
Okay. But the videos they do send, you've said you've seen a minute clip of somebody underage having. You said you've seen a clip of somebody 13-year-old with himself. What's the point of watching those? Like, what was the curiosity about it?
There was just sent. You open the mail and there it is.
Okay. How did these accounts find you in the first place?
Just chatting online.
Chatting online. Okay. So I know they don't open the conversation with just sending you a of themselves.
Some of them do.
Okay.
Some do.
Well, how did it get to a point where that 13-year-old sent a video of her?
What do you?
No, I mean, what did she say to? What did she say to have the okay to like? What did she? What was said to her to basically give her the okay to send that video?
They don't ask if it's okay. They just send.
Okay. When did she identify that she was 13?
I'm not sure. It's been a while since I've seen one of those. So.
How long ago did she send that video?
Maybe.
Okay. It was a while ago.
A while ago.
Here it said that is a where it can use your that as a. She says, ooh, so what was the other we talked about? You know, you showed me. I couldn't see it because it was so far away. I don't even know what they look like. And you said, I will show you when we are together.
Yeah.
So, I mean, come on, man.
Yeah, if it come to it.
Come on, man.
But
Fuck,
I weren't.
What were you thinking in the first place, buddy?
I know I said
You're
that.
fucking cooked.
So so hold on. What do hold on. Okay. So what do we mean by if it comes to it? I'm not judging you. I'm just asking you.
You would have to see how the night went, I guess.
Okay. So so is it fair to say that it could have not happened, but if it went right, it could have happened? Is that a fair thing to say?
Yeah, yes.
Okay. So what would have happened after you got a...
Probably would have went home.
Probably would have went home? Okay. Were you planning on continuing this after night with her? Okay, so this would have just been a one-time thing and dip out?
No.
Okay. So, what are the chances that would have happened?
My thing don't work that well.
Okay.
So
all right. Okay. So there's a slim to slight chance that could have happened, but there's no chance. Is that a fair assessment of?
Yes.
Okay. Were you planning on filming her giving you, or filming the? No. Okay. Well, were you planning on having her film it at all? No. Okay. You sure about that?
Yes.
Okay.
So.
Okay. So this would have, if it were to be, so this would have potentially just been done, but completely no chance of it being distributed, no chance of it being possessed or anything like that. Okay. Just purely
sure
no
hope not,
phones,
buddy.
No.
Huh?
No phones.
Okay. All right. Well, I respect, because I respect your honesty. There's some people, because you understand I have to ask, because there's people who.
So I understand, because weirdo though.
There's really, yeah. I don't consider you a weirdo. You're somebody who hasn't in years. I get that.
Yeah. I'm not trying to be.
No, I definitely don't think you are. Well, I want to give you a copy of these from the car because I want you to understand. Okay, if you don't mind, I'll be right back. Are they on the way, or do we have to go to the station again?
She said they were sensing girl.
They actually are?
That's what she said. They were sensing.
Oh, okay. All right.
You need your phone?
This is good. We're about to get to the station.
How long ago did we call?
Like 10 minutes ago.
Okay.
I'm about to try some honey donuts, honey bun donuts. I tried everything. I said I wasn't going to.
Russ, do you think, though, again, I really don't think because I don't think for somebody who makes a slight mistake in their life, I really don't. But I consider people who truly dispose of kids, which I don't see you doing at all. But do you think there's been a pattern of you conversing with people who are too young online throughout the past couple of years?
Here,
Oh,
yeah,
good.
maybe.
Okay. Do you have WhatsApp at all?
I've had it, but I got rid of it. I don't.
Why's that?
I just don't like the WhatsApp.
Okay. Dude, on WhatsApp, there's those. I was talking to a chick on there. There's this thing like there's some chick sent me like a mega link on there.
Yeah.
Have you seen those mega links around on Telegram?
Depends if it's a mega link. I don't think so.
Okay. Are you familiar with what a mega link is? Not really. Okay. Have you seen any links that have said like mega dot whatever? No. Okay. When those underage chicks send those pictures and videos, what do they use? Is it like a link to those videos, or they just put it in the chat?
Sometimes there's a link.
A link to the videos?
Yeah.
Okay. Well, what is?
Sometimes it's in the chat.
Okay. When the and I know you don't really know it's on a link till you open it, right? But what does the link usually show when it's opened?
It's not the video. It's just like the beginning picture you'd see in a video. You go into a video store.
Okay.
And you go in section and you look at the video, the picture.
Okay. Well, is it like a bunch of pictures in one link, or is it like
like a cover picture?
Okay, like a thumbnail. Okay. I see. Has anybody hit you up on Telegram, like asking to trade with you or anything? No. Okay. Well, are you familiar with a pizza emoji that goes around?
Yeah.
You've heard of the pizza thing. Where have you seen the pizza thing?
They started out, it could be on Instagram, but then they go to Telegram usually.
Okay. Who asks who to go to Telegram?
Usually asking people to Telegram.
Okay. So how do these pizza accounts hit you? Do you hit them up, or do they hit you up? How does it usually go?
They hit me.
Okay. How does the conversation go with them usually?
Usually don't. I've talked to a couple, but I don't even go there.
Why is that?
I'm not interested in minors.
Right. No, I understand. So those pizza accounts, I think they go a little bit under teenage.
Yeah.
Okay, so
they
could. Well, I think when they go to Telegram with you, I think that answers your question.
Maybe, probably.
Okay, so when's the last time a pizza account talked to you?
Sure, last week maybe.
Last week? How'd that conversation go?
Didn't go anywhere.
What direction, or what do they say to you?
Do you want to buy content or videos?
Okay. Have you ever bought like an OnlyFans before, or any type of like adult? No?
No, we got a lot of them asking about it.
Okay.
We haven't bought many.
Okay. Would there be any chance that you've bought any of these adults like a gift card or something like that?
Maybe.
Okay. How many times do you think you bought a gift card for somebody?
A few, I don't know for sure.
Okay. Oh, excuse me. Oh, don't want you to step on your there.
Yeah.
It's the first time it was low enough for you to step on, right?
The first time it hit the ground.
Yeah. Yeah, I have the same problem. Don't worry about it. Well,
I'm gonna have a good problem. Yeah, buddy.
So are those pizza accounts, like, are they always selling, or are they always like, do they sometimes give out for free?
They want to sell.
Okay.
Either $20 or someone want 100 or whatever.
Okay.
So know the prices.
Russ, you're not too much of a hidden person. You know, you're not really trying to hide too much, which is good. It shows you don't really have too much to hide. You're pretty out in the open. Do you have an Android phone?
Yeah.
Okay. Would there be any chance, either just for whatever reason, that maybe we got curious and bought a gift card for one of these pizza accounts, or bought a gift card for somebody too young? Would that have ever happened, Russ?
possibly.
Okay.
Russ.
Okay. I'm not letting a small handful of mistakes. You know, I don't want them to dictate your life, man. I really don't. I'm more curious because I think the sellers of this stuff are probably doing actual damage. Okay, I don't really care about some guy who's working hard and, you know, taking out the trash. Help me take out the trash for these people, right? Why not just do that?
Sure.
What have we bought that you think might have been maybe too young or inappropriate?
Maybe a video. That's it.
Okay. How much was that video?
$20, $25.
Okay. You're telling me it was one video for $20? I mean, how much did they really sell you?
I don't buy a lot.
Right. But I mean, unless you're just finding the most people, I don't think you got one video for $20. How many videos did they send for $20? Or did they send a link to videos for $20? Like what?
They'll send pictures for $20. Videos are more usually.
Okay. So, how old were the pics that we bought for $20? That we maybe shouldn't have. It's okay, but.
Not
Well, what do they advertise?
Not enough.
Well, yeah, but you're not a dingus. I mean, you're a smart dude. I mean, garbage men get a bad rap, but they're the smartest people in the sanitation industry. I mean, what age were they saying it was that they were selling?
16, 15, 16, 17.
Okay, so it wasn't like babies, toddlers. Okay, have they ever tried to sell you babies and toddlers? Okay, what's the youngest age they've tried to offer you?
Like you said, 15, 16.
Okay, so they charged you $20 for like a video of a 15 or 16-year-old?
They charge $20 for a pizza or to buy a pizza.
Okay, so how many times have we bought a pizza?
A couple times, maybe.
Okay, so when you bought it, and I'll just see where I'm going with this. When you bought it, what was your medium you used to buy that pizza?
Medium.
Like, did you hand him a $20 bill, or which probably not, but you know that's what I'm asking. Like, how is it 20 got to them?
You go and get a gift card. Maybe.
Okay, so in your situation, you got a gift card for them.
Yeah.
Okay, where'd you get the gift card from?
Walgreens.
Okay. Did you get anything else from Walgreens that day, or was it just the gift card?
Okay. I mean, actually.
Could have bought beer. I
Bought it for some pizza.
Okay, so.
Or cigarettes.
Okay. Yeah. Well, I can tell, man. You're a smokestack. But
Yeah, maybe I shouldn't have said that.
Okay.
Well,
I said some. What did I say?
Oh, they don't let you smoke. I guess that
Gatorade
makes
charge.
sense.
Yeah, charge.
I can
charge
smoke,
score.
but I can't.
That's what I said.
Change
Charge score. I didn't say that.
Do you don't have any
This is what
health
these people
issues?
like. That shouldn't be censored.
How old now?
I mean, the word should be censored, but you know what I'm saying. But that's what I said. I'm in charge scores. I didn't say it. I didn't say it. But this is what this guy is looking for.
Just the ones that don't work
This is
right.
what this guy was paying for online.
Yeah, well, that's normal.
$100.
I'll be 59 one day.
Fucking weirdo, man.
Down the line, I don't know.
Your joints aren't as flexible. You get arthritis here and there.
Yeah, it's part of aging. But have you paid anything over $20 for some of these pizza videos?
Some gift cards, you're going to the lowest is 25.
Okay. So you said they offer you a pizza.
No, so these had hella
pizzas,
pizzas,
or they're hungry and they play it.
Oh, okay.
They want you to
so they want to. Okay. So basically,
they're starving. They're hungry. They want food, and then they feel bad, so you get them to start.
Okay. So some purported teenage girl between the ages of like 15 or 16 is like, I'm starving. Can you get me a gift card?
Yeah.
And then in return, they send a nude video or something like that. Okay. Just I know you're not the richest of the rich. I know. Have we ever seen these videos before? Or to it or?
Not really.
No. Okay.
He's lying. Come on, man.
Has anybody made any like accusations against you or anything like that before? Any false accusations?
Like threaten me or something?
No. Like has anybody in your personal life said, "Oh, Russ, you did this to my kid," or nobody's accused you of anything like that before? No. Okay. Do you want to?
Fast forwarding. Fast forward. Oh, who they're calling?
Probably not.
Yeah, Russ, is there anything like, are there any inappropriate pictures like we saved on our computer just for whatever reason?
No.
No? What about the phone?
Not really.
Would you be willing to just confirm that?
We can only heal what we're willing to reveal.
How old is that? That's not good.
Maybe the old one.
Yeah. Oh,
Do you have special hidden folders?
How old is that girl right there? Just don't do anything with it if you don't mind, but how old? I mean, that...
I'd say 18.
Yeah, I mean, that looks like a younger adult.
Did anything ever happen to you, Russ?
No.
Are you sure? We can only heal what we're willing to reveal.
Do you mind just keep going? Okay, Gunn. Looks like the yeah, looks like my phone's about to die. I got to get off here, Sarah.
Bye.
Bye. Where are those videos up there? Just, can you no, I'm sorry. Can you scroll down a little bit? What's that video right there?
Sky. I was trying to.
Oh, okay.
I see some neat sky, another plane.
Oh, nice. All right. Can you scroll? Okay. Well, all right. I got you. Well, Russ, you got to be very careful. Just don't do this stuff again if you don't mind. Like, I don't ever want to see you meeting. I don't ever want you to be in this position again. All right, because
I don't want to be any either.
Right. I'm sure next time probably won't be me talking to you. Okay. All right, man. Take care. Keep up the good work. Yep, me and you both taking out the trash, right? Okay. Thank you. Unbelievable, dude.
They're not getting the photos.
So she's
she was like we were all the same people. The last ones, and I was like, yeah, just do the same thing. Come to a BD.
Oh my god, bro! Like, I don't understand. They could arrest us on the spot if they wanted to. All right, what's up, guys? Be sure to join locals in the pin comment. This is our second catch-up today in Manchester. Unfortunately, they made us come back to the station, so let's hope they do their due diligence and investigate and arrest these people. But yeah, nobody travels the most. Catch tickets like we do. Over 100 videos, early and uncensored, all locals, including mugshots and conviction updates. Including, if you see arrested in the title of this videos, you'll see this guy's mugshot, or at least his arrest record on locals, including most live streams are on there and tons of bonus stuff. So join up with locals in the pin comment. I'm about to go turn him evidence right now. Let's shoot for you. No, wait. Come on for you. YouTube TRS, what's up? We're just turning in evidence right here. Yeah. This guy can meet somebody. Yeah, exactly. For YouTube TOS purposes, right. What's up? Yep. Yep, exactly. Did you hear what he just said? Who's in the video? That's being filmed. Yep, exactly. Yep. Thank you. Absolutely. I have no choice but to point to whose presence in the video that's being filmed. It's all on YouTube, but it's COS, right? Is this law enforcement, police? Okay, cool. What he said. All right, ready?
Okay. All right. What's going on?
So we were here earlier as well, but basically we have a group of catch online child across the country called. We have arrested 47 states, 40, including here in New Hampshire. And I guess twice today, this will be the second time, we approached somebody who was communicating with who they thought was a 13-year-old girl. In this case, showed to meet this girl. He lives in Deerfield, looking for Manchester to meet. And he's been talking to us for probably like a couple weeks at this point over the course of the conversation. Multiple pictures of himself, which we have saved. And yeah, he follows quite a few underage kids on the internet. And when he came to go meet our live Decoy and I approached him, he voluntarily talked to me. And over my conversation with him in person, he admitted that he was open to having a day from the 13-year-old and to buying child of teenage girls. And he also said the youngest video he viewed online was like a 13-year-old herself, which obviously would have been from something else he watched. And yeah, he said he's been kind of communicating with underage kids for the past couple of years online.
You have, I see a big stack of paper there.
Right. That's not everything. Like, we get an email from you, wasn't everything digitally, of course, but.
No, I can definitely provide that to you. So I know you talked to. It's a little bit different of a situation, but you want to your later about the incident.
Right. That individual did not meet up. She was just a little bit different, but.
Okay, yeah, no, definitely different situation. But kind of regarding, I'm going to take down all the information, everything's going to get documented still. Kind of the same, again, different situation, but similar rules apply. Right. Whereas we can't just take this guy into custody. Right. Just based off of what we have going on here. There's going to be a little bit further investigation done within the juvenile detective unit. So they'll be reaching out to you. Probably to get some more information from you. Again, I'll take all the information down on that part, and everything will get picked up there for them to further investigate everything, and to hopefully get this thing. Okay. Do you want to just come and interview for me?
All right. We're at the police station. Does that say police right there?
Yes.
Okay. And police. So is that a badge?
It looks like it.
So is it fair to say that's law enforcement presence in the video?
It says 911.
Yep, yeah, absolutely. Yeah. Absolutely. So, yes, sir, we're here to turn this in right here, okay? We're turning in evidence of a potential crime that was committed, and we're doing it with the police right here, okay? Okay. Just let me know when that gets to like a minute and 10 seconds so we can just make sure it's in the video. Oh, does it say police headquarters right there?
It does.
So that's in this video though, right? So is that not police presence?
Oh, there's another one over there.
Really? Let's go look at it. Wow. Look at all the police presence right there. I mean, that's law enforcement, isn't it? And would you say cops are part of law enforcement?
Style and substance.
That's good. Getting a like
in the GMC Sierra. Or get 0.9% APR.
Oh, they're not?
Oh,
do you work for YouTube? I'd say cops are part of law enforcement.
Yeah,
okay,
I do.
2 to 1.
Yeah,
2 to 1. So therefore that's law enforcement presence. That's in line with YouTube's TOS. So anyway, please sub to Rumble and join us on Local so we don't have to do this ridiculous stuff anymore. I'm sick of using this platform. My God, sub to Rumble in the pinned comment. We're gonna go turn it in actually now. Wow. 2 minutes. Rafilos. Filos, guys. Are those all law enforcement officers? And they're in the video?
Yep.
Oh, wow. Yeah.
Looks like YouTube is giving them a hard time.
Police badges? Yeah. Using it like minors online and online message us from across the country. We're from Houston, but we just travel all over doing this. And there was an individual by the name of messaging us who he believed to be a 13-year-old girl. He said he wants to have sex with her and have with her and her friend and get a hotel room. He never followed through with that, but he was just very messages. And he said he's talked to other miners online before, and he said that he's on this app called Telegram where he's receiving links to what seem to be buying pictures of miners and stuff like that. But that's all he would say about Telegram. But we interviewed him at his home, and he admitted to sending all these messages that were like in nature to he thought was his kid. And yeah, I just want to turn it over to you all to do anything about it.
If you want to get ad-free access to our rawest, unedited, and uncensored catches, exclusive live streams, and behind-the-scenes phone calls, join our locals for the low price of just $10 a month. And don't forget to get yourself something new, like our exclusive Air Gordon
subscribe
t-shirt.
to Predator Poachers, and go to the link, go to the Rumble and everything like that. Hell yeah. I hope you guys enjoyed the live and the YouTube video. If you guys like, comment, and subscribe. See you guys on the next one. Out. Peace.